bad turn for his exact holding. Ace 10, 9, 10, Queen Jack, etc. Looks like he's going to pay it, though. Nice play from Saha. Came with the big size, got his opponent to think about it, got paid. You know, sometimes the bigger size gets your opponent to think about it even more and then get paid. I like it. All right, here are your VPIPs and winnings. Wang 80% up 50K. Gar 61% up 40K. Also still looking for a squid though. Xiaoyu in search of a squid. Limps 3 deuce suited. Gets ISO'd from arrrr. Wang 3 betting 6s. Probably believes that he's isolating Dwan's wide open, given that he's probably attacking Xiaoyu. But arrrr has a decent hand. Could go a multitude of ways here. 4-bet is an option. Call is an option. Fold is an option that I don't think will happen much. We're going to go with call this time. Heads up. Ten deuce deuce. Not a bad board for Wang. This is a hand that most likely wants some protection. Comes small. This hand's like arrrr's in a kind of an awkward spot. Don't think you want to fold though. Backdoor flush draw, overcard, 6K. Roughly quarter pot. He's in. Think. Certainly not the card Wang wants to see. A lot of those floats will be hands with an ace in it. Check, check. At this point, ace rates to be the best hand, given the action. I think Dwan could fire something out there. Attempt to balance that queen jack, king queen type of range that he would have also floated with. $25 dimes. At this point, Wang has to decide, is it queen jack, king queen, or is it an ace? Pays it. Nice play, Mr. Tom Dwan. Gets himself another squid. Looks like 3. So that means we're going to double that penalty. Up to 30,600. Ace, Jack offsuit for Durr. Xiaoyu limps again. She's trying to find a squid. Gets ISO to 4K. King 8 suited for Gar. Also does not have a squid. He calls. Saha with a squid. Pretty hand though. I think he's going to call. Could sometimes 3-bet. There's the call. Now Xiaoyu getting a pretty good price. She's in. We're going 4 ways. Queen Jack 8. A little bit for Durr. Middle pair, good kick. Gar and Saha working with bottom pair. Durr's betting for value. And he catches Gar. Saha with an awkward situation, facing bet and a call in front of him. No backdoor flush draw. Does have the gut shot, but not enough. Lets it go. And we're going to go heads up to the turn. Brick. Now the question is, does Durr bet again for value? It would be a little thin, but there are a lot of draws available out there. No. Gar is the type to turn hands into bluffs, but I think this hand's a little too good. He does check it back. And now this is probably a card neither player likes. Generally a better card for Durr, as he's the only one that would have ace king, but check, check. 28,300 headed over to Tom Dwan. Denies Gar the squid. And we're counting up the penalties. You see, Xiaoyu, she's paying. She owes some money. Gar also owes some money. Here are your winnings. Durr playing 82% of hands, up almost 50k. Gar, who's just paid a squid penalty, playing 60%, up 30k. Xiao up almost 10k. Wang up 7k. Zhang Xiaoyu playing 42%. He's about even. Xiaoyu just got here, basically. She's paying a penalty, playing 40% of hands, down 10k. Tom down 25k. And Saha down almost 60k. We're playing 100, 200. 400 is often on. Playing squid, 500 a pop. here at KPC Live. All right, you see it. There's an $800 straddle on, followed by, I believe that's $1,600. So we're playing 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 this hand. 10-6 suited on the button. Raising. $7K. Gets a call from Ducks, call from 9-8, and a call again from 6-5 offsuit. Here we go. Game's out of the muck. Not much for anyone except Zhao does have that gut shot, and he's the original raiser. Dur's working with bottom pair. I do think Zhao's gonna bet. He's reaching. 15 dimes. Dark calls. I do like Zhao's hand to sort of just pop off. Not a great card for Zhao, to be honest. This card may slow down things. But Zhao's hand is so bad that maybe he bets through it. He does. $30. This card is generally better for Dur, which might make Dur suspicious of this bet. Fair chunk of King X's would slow down. This sort of makes it a little bit more polar on this turn card. Basically saying he has a jack or better. Maybe aces. Sometimes ace king, but sometimes that ace king also checks back. There's making the folding face. Oh! Gets through. It's gonna get shown and you see him wince. Didn't like it. He was suspicious. Looks up at the sky. Why? Why did I fold? All right, 800 is on. Saha, you want to mix it up? Kicks it up to 3K. Zhao just calls these J's. Okay. Maybe trying to get someone out of pocket. And it's working. Xiaoyu. 21. They're with sixes now. Careful. They lurking. Good fold. And now sends it. Oh, and she calls it off. 158,800 jacks versus Xiaoyu's ace 7. Two boards. Not a bad one. Can she find it? No. Burn some outs. Again. Clubs. No. One more card. There it is. Chop it. She found the rivered queen of clubs. I wasn't sure if it was going to come. She used up 2 clubs on the first board. Chop it up. Real hand for Durr. Okay. Gets himself a squid. You got it. Xiaoyu. Going for that steal with the ace 4K. There puts up some resistance from the small blind. Suited connector. Zhang's getting out of the way. Going heads up. Classic. Okay. Top pair versus a flush draw. She goes with 4K once more. See how Dirt proceeds. Raising. Asking the question, do you have it? Not a great card for Dirt. Fires through. She calls. Good call at that. Off to a river. 68,200 King of Hearts. This board has rather deteriorated for Tom Dwan. Most of the good holdings are in Xiaoyu's hand. Even a hand like Ace 9 has downgraded. Check, check. I think it's a wise check from Durr, at least sometimes, on a board run out like this. Yeah, he does have 7 high. You could make the argument you just sort of launch it anyway, but not always. Xiaoyu picks up the squid. Alright, ace jack suited for Xiaoyu. Kicks it up to 3K, gets action from Durr. Gar involved as well. Here we go, 3 ways. King 8-7, gut shot for Gar, spades for Xiaoyu. She's betting. $5,500. I don't see Gar going anywhere. Sometimes he can raise. Okay. Calls this time. Off to a turn. Now 9-10 gets there. Board getting a little bit better for the out of position player. See how xiaoyu proceeds. She's reaching. Take it down. Double barrel from the nut flush draw. Gets it done. Xiao limps the queen jack of hearts. Bunch of limps around. Wang Yi kicks it up. 4,000 from the button. Pocket nines. Limp call from Zhao. Heads up. Pretty good board for both players. King high flop. Wang is gonna bet. $4,000. A little bit less than half pot. Aggression. $16K. 4x. Quick call. Yo, Wang Yi does not believe that. Might believe it here, though, as the flush fills. Wow. And Xiao taps the table, checks it over. Don't think there's much reason for Wang Yi to bet. He does check it back. Ace of diamonds. Somewhat of a tricky check from Xiao on the turn, but Wang Yi did not bite. Now the ace of diamonds falls a little bit awkward. Now he comes big. Almost full pot. Wang Yi probably thinking some evil thoughts, to be honest. Wow, and he does pay it off. Personally, I thought the thoughts were raise or fold given the nature of the board. But put his opponent on a hand maybe like 6-7, 9-7. He decided to pay it off. Didn't think the check on the turn meant too many flushes were in there. Okay. Nice hand jab. King 3 suited from xiaoyu. Limps it. Der limps behind. Wang limps behind. Gar. Another limp. Tom with Jack 7 suited. Says okay. Let him live. Off to a flop 7 ways. Making me squint trying to see these cards. King 6-3. Show you top and bottom. She comes out swinging. Wang makes a good fold with bottom pair. See diamonds for Tom. He calls off to a turn, brick. 10 of hearts. Another bet. 45. And he gets sticky. Calls 4,500. 15,800 headed to a river. Another brick. Taps the table twice. We know xiaoyu's betting, but not going to get any value unless Tom decides to get extra ambitious after facing a bet. Immediate fold. All right, here are your chip counts. Zhao, 4 squids, up over 100,000. xiaoyu playing 58% of hands, up 34,000. Tom Dwan up 10K. He's queen now. xiaoyu limps it. Trap is set. Wang bites. And look at this. Gar. Calls the 5K. I have to assume we're about to see a limp 3-bet here. You see it. 30,000. Down. Nice play, xiaoyu. It takes down 11,000, no flop. Not bad. See, the straddles on. Big boy straddles are on. Limp from Saha, limp from Zhao. 1,600 out there. xiaoyu. Pretty hand. She limps. Der limps. And Wang lets him live. Going 5 ways in a $1,600 straddle pot. Top set for Zhao. Gut shot and flush draw for xiaoyu. Bottom end of the open end is straight draw for Der. Action checks to Zhao. That's a little over the pot. Seems that he can certainly get action here, and action he does get. Check raise to 40. xiaoyu's not representing a hand like 8-7. Just basically saying I have a straight, maybe top 2. And he rips it. At this point, the pot laying xiaoyu a decent price. She calls. She's up against top set. She's live though. 295,500. Show throws up 2 fingers. That means run it twice. She needs a 6 or a spade. Does not get it on the first run out. One more card. No. And xiaoyu gets felted courtesy of Zhao's top set. They run it twice. Zhao holds. He's at 5 squids, up 258,600. It's been a run. Sits back in the chair. Big hold there. Big hold. I remember the penalties for the squid double at 3 squids, 5 squids, and 7 squids. You see how even in a limp pot, that $1,600 straddle really exacerbates things. See Zhao up 258, 5 squids. I mean, he's basically up all the money. Everyone else is just about even or stuck. $800 straddle on this hand. Game is getting pretty large. Just get the feeling they just want to play bigger, man. Oh, and Zhao rips it. Trying to scoop that 2 squids. Remember, the penalties double at 3, 5, and 7. He has 5. There's 2 squids in the middle. Remember, the first hand and the last hand of the squid are worth 2. It's a big penalty. Xiaoyu calls it. Here we go. 2 boards again. The first board is worth the squids, though. Yeah. They chop. They chop it. That means there's no squids awarded. 4 though. 4 on that second board. So they chop the top, and she wins the bottom. But those squids are still alive. Alright, you see the two squids in the middle again. Run it back. Xiao really wants those two squids. Ace-4 suited for Gar. Discussing what kind of hands we think he would have. And now xiaoyu sends it in. She has 4 squids. And Dirk hauls it off. And Wang ace king suited. All of it. And this has exploded on this last hand of the squid. They're a little unlucky here. And honestly, xiaoyu not in a bad spot. Great spot for Wang Ye. Things get a little bit better for him. Scoop it. Big, big hand. Wins 261,000. Huge spot. Catapults himself to second on that leaderboard. And you see 1, 2, 3, 4 players did not have a squid. And they all owe money this round. It's getting crazy out there. I mean, that's a lot of penalty money. You sort of see what happens when one player starts absorbing those squids. All of a sudden, the action begins to explode as the remaining players don't want to pay. Remember, we're playing $500 squid. Penalty doubles. The player gets themselves 3 of them. Doubles once again at 5. Doubles once more at 7. go. 1, 2, 4. Ace-9 suited for Saha. Limps it. So far, limp pot, very tame. I think we're putting an end to that. Kick it up. Now, how does Saha proceed? He's involved. You don't limp ace-9 suited to fold. Jeju, look at this. Comes with the limp 3-bet. Queen 7 suited. $24,000. And now this leaves Saha on an island. Gar folded. Down, and it works. And he shows it. It's 2 squids. First hand off the deck. Ten-4 suited. No straddle this hand. Couple limps. All right. Going 6 ways, limp pot. Gut shot for Gar, middle pair for Saha, open-ended for Tom. Dirt also with middle pair. Alright, off to a turn. Brick. See if Tom continues. Kind of like it. Tom agrees. Overbet. Quite large of a wager, 5,500. Tom does not believe. $14-6. Tom Dwan calls that. And the board bricks out. Flush does fill, however. Tom with the 9 of diamonds. Couple glances over. Trying to pick up anything. And another big bet. Overbet turn, overbet river. Dwan's suspicious. Like, what is this hand? What hand overbets the turn and then overbets the river? It's no longer a queen. It's not queen 10. What is it? He calls. Great call, man. Wow, take it down, Dwan. That's tough. Calls with middle pair, no diamond in hand. Gets himself a squid. Now down only 70. He was suspicious on the turn. Hella suspicious on the river. Made the call. It's not easy. Face overbet, overbet. See, Wang kicked it up, ace queen off. Sa gets out of the way. Man, I'm still thinking about that call. That's tough. Dwan limp calls. I'm going heads up. Wang versus Dur. Ten 4-4. Flop checks through. Seven of hearts. This is a card that there can potentially start bluffing on. He's reaching. Trying to get hands like this one to potentially fold. Also has future river potential bluffs like 6 and 8, etc. When he calls, can't really check back and fold this turn. Now, don't really see much reason for Dur to keep bluffing. Don't think better hands ever fold. Don't think we can really expect the pair to fold here as played, but he's reaching. Seems as if he's targeting a hand similar to ours, which is what is happening. Wow. Yeah. Makes the call. We're going to chop it up. Seems as if Dur sort of knew he was up against a similar holding in terms of ace high. Trying to get him to fold. Did not work this time, but okay. That's true. When the players chop, the next hand is worth 2 squids, as the previous hand did not award one. There now. King 4 offsuit. There's 2 squids in the middle. He limps. There's also a straddle for 800 this hand. Wang kicks it up. 5,000. Saha. Good 3-bet here. There it is. Reaching. When you're going nowhere. Calls 17,000 more, and we're off to a flop. Jack high. Might be blood. Saha goes for 22. Wang calls 22. Now the pot is 90,000. Saha with less than pot to play. Queen of clubs. And now Wang catapults himself into the lead. Saha with the jack of clubs. Checks. Wow, and a check back from Wang and Saha bangs off the 4 flush. What a roller coaster of a hand. And Saha sends it in. And this is not an auto fold. Wang has to think, what does Saha do here with a hand like Ace, King, Red? 2 red cards. Does he ever just send it, try to win the pot? Sort of a kamikaze bluff. $80,700. What does he do with red tens? That's the question. He pays it. 251,600 going to Saha after the river 3 of clubs. Wow. What a pot. Biggest pot of the night for Saha for sure. Off to a rough start, but that's a big one. Changes the trajectory of the night for that man. You can't tell, but he's probably pretty happy right now. I mean, I would hope so. Tom, ace 9 offsuit. Reaching for the big chips. 3-bet squeeze coming from the big blind. Guard just flatted 9s. Now what does Gar do? Sends it. $90,000. Take it down, Gar. You see them every now and then flatting these hands that can back raise squeeze. See the straddles on 400. Xiao, you want to do something? He does. Here we go. $5K. 7-6 off from the button. Tom now. Gives him action with 6s. Get some action here. Get some more action. All right, we're going 4 ways. Zhao kicked us off with the 7-6 offsuit. 10 deuce 3. And Wang donking into the original razor. 10K. Gets through 6s. Gets through the better bottom pair. Take it down. All right, little dealer change. Wang limps the ace queen. And now Zhang xiaoyu with a real hand makes it 7K from the small blind. Limp 3-bet to 21. Call. 43,400. Queen high flop, but open-ended straight draw for Zhang. $14K and a call. Bang. Straight for Zhang xiaoyu. Could donk. Wang does not believe. Hits him with a call. Pot 117-4. Board bricks out. This straight is good. 80,000. The bluffs would need to be somewhat creative. Maybe a 9. King 9 combo. Fold. Nice hand, Zhang. Sometimes those spots where it's kind of hard to find the bluffs, maybe that's where the money's made. If you can find bluffs there, not always have a 10, maybe that's where it's at. Well, it's kind of easier to just have a 10. Tom kicks it up. King 5 suited. Trying to find a squid. Dominated from Zhang, though. He calls on the button. King Queen. Zhang putting up a fight, not letting go just yet. Now hearts fill. He does have the Queen of Hearts. So I'm going to struggle on this card after already betting mostly for protection on flop. Check, check, though. Now Zhang fires. 16K. Some things did miss. 9-10, Queen 10 gets called. Good call from Tom. Put his opponent on either a float, a missed draw. The options are endless. All right, here's your leaderboard. Zhao, 256 in the profit. Wang 44K. Saha, after that big pot, almost up 40K. Turned the whole night around. Gar up 20,000. Xiaoyu and Tom and Durr rounding out the bottom. Xiaoyu with a little bit of extra work to do. You see, Xiaoyu did not have a squid that round, so she owes money. we start up again. 1, 2, 4. Going heads up, xiaoyu versus arrrr. xiaoyu trying to steal it from the button, but arrrr calls with king queen. Heads up. Hand's worth 2 squids. Not a bad board for Tom Dwan. Check, check. Doors open for arrrr. Comes big. 15 into 17. Wow, and she just hits him with a raise. What? 40K gets it done. And she shows. Oh, that hurts. And she starts laughing. Oh, man. She covers her mouth. She can't hold it back. That's pretty funny. Not to Tom Dwan, though. Bluff, rebluff. Oh no, not now. Not now! Oh boy. 3-bet squeeze from Jang xiaoyu, 25,000. I think we send it in. Yep. King Queen comes with the ISO. 3K. Show you playing that rush. Ace 9 for dirt. In there. Flop checks around. Bink. Easy bet now. I think this hand's over. No. Zhao does not believe him. Like, given this run out, if you didn't believe the turn, might not believe the river. Let's check the size. 28,000. Another overbet. Take it down. Believe them. Wang kicks it up. Jack 4 suited, 4K. They're all trying to find the squid. Both players middle pair, dirt. Lim called the 4K. Flops middle pair facing another 4K now. Off to a turn. Diamonds now. Wang. 11K. There's made tough calls quite often. There's another one. Diamonds fade. Dur makes 2 pair. Check, check. Good for Dur. $38,500. And that's how it starts. Get yourself in a hole, start winning a couple pots. Try to get out of it. Don't look at your phone in case she texts you that you might tilt. That's the key. That's actually the most important part. Couple limps to Saha, ace-8 off, looking for a squid. Raise it. Gets 3-bet from Zhao, ace-10. 20k now. Take it down. Dwan, jack-6 suited, kicks it up, gets 3-bet immediately. 11k from Wang. Both players with diamonds. There comes with the 4-bet. 30 dimes. And Wang has not folded. Stop it. The 5-bet rip? Oh my god. How? 10-8 suited 5-bet rip. These two have some history, man. I remember on an earlier episode, Dwan hit Wang with the 5-bet rip with ace-8 offsuit. And now Wang responds 10-8 suited. I mean, it's just crazy. Top 2 for Wang. Not much going for anyone else, though. Wang 2 squids, up 53k. Bought in for $500,000. Puts on the straddle. All right, 4-way limp pot. Top pair for Jay. I'll take it. Not much going for anyone else. Up $250,000. 2 squids. Penalty doubles at 3. Real hand for Tom. Xiaoyu has to be careful here. Nope, she's 3-betting. Not exactly the session we're used to seeing from Xiaoyu, but kind of some unfortunate situations. Wang now. Pocket tens. Comes with the 4-bet to 40k, gets slammed. Ace King. Not gonna love it, but gonna call. We're flipping. $279,300. We're gonna flip for it. Ace high flop. Good for Tom. All right, first one goes to Tom. One more run out. Can he find it again? Finds a king. Can it hold? It does. Big pot for Tom. Profit of 146,900. Huge flip. Wins both boards. And you see how things just change in an instant. Win a big flip, catch a big card. All of a sudden, 0 to hero. Last hand of this squid round, you see 2 squids in the middle. Ace King for Saha. doesn't have a squid. Limps. Nobody biting. Bunch of limps. And we're off to a flop, not what Saha wanted. Dur has an ace of club in his hand. He can act up if he wants. Off to a river. 2 pair for Zhao. Can it hold? It does more than that. Full house, and he checks. Leaving the door open for both of his opponents, neither of which have a hand. Nasty check there. Got her to bite 5K. Comes a check raise. Hands over. Nice play. Gets himself 2 squids. Penalty doubles as he crosses the 3rd mark. Gonna do some quick accounting here. And let's take a look at the leaderboard. Zhao up 263, gets 3 squids that round. Jeju also got 3 squids that round, but she's at the bottom of the leaderboard for now. Tom up 79,000 after that hand with 10s versus Ace King. Tom Dwan and Wang also at the bottom. A little bit of work to do. But it's been all Zhao this round. Here at KPC Live, 100, 200, mostly 400, occasional 8 and 16. Playing also the squid, 500 a pop. Penalties double at 3, 5, and 7. First hand of the squid worth 2. Last hand of the squid also worth 2 squids. The V-Pips, Wang 80%, Tom Dwan 85%. xiaoyu 69%. They're playing hands. Certainly playing hands. Zhao sitting on 363. Wang 420. Maybe we see a collision between those two. Might make for good TV. Here we go. Bunch of limps over to Saha's ace king suited. And Tom, I must have missed this. Tom limped aces from EP. Oh no. This is bad news. Very, very bad news. Players are very deep here. And a 4-bet is coming. There it is. $48,000. You can call here in position if you'd like. If you think your opponent's just at the extreme top and won't fold, you could also just send it in. Could also do some fancy things like click. Looks like we went with the fancy things like click. Facing the 5-bet now. Ace-king starts to shrink. But it's still ace-king suited. Limp into a 5-bet. He sends it and snap. What a turn of events for Tom. 2 boards, 437,000 in the middle. Limps the aces. Finds his opponent in the blinds with ace-king suited. Needs an emergency queen. Right now. No. One more chance. Gonna need runners now. No. Dead. 437. Headed over to Tom. A profit of 219,000. Cooler. First hand of this round of the Squid, and what a turn of events. Up 317. Wins a big flip. Ace King versus tens. Then finds aces, limps them. His opponent in the blinds, Ace King suited, raises it up. 3-bet, 4-bet, 5-bet, 6-bet, all in, call. And just like that, Tom in seat 1 up 300,000+. Yep. I'm gonna start wearing pink hoodies. That's what it is. It's the luck of the pink hoodie. Wang Yang. Kick it up. King 10 suited. Nice flop for Wang. Tom doesn't know it, but these clubs are dominated. Plays it cool though. Just call. They're in the middle of these two monsters. That's the best hand right now though. Clicks call. Brick turn. Dur picks up the gutter though. Turn checks around. And Wang bangs off the sneaky 10. And river checks through. Wang, you got it. 31,900. Dur kicks it up 3K. And xiaoyu puts the squeeze play on from the straddle. Good fold. Wang has a hand that could certainly peel. He's in. And this might get interesting. Top pair, top kick for the 3-better that is Zhang Xiaoyu, but middle pair flush draw for Wang Yang. Facing 13K. calls. Turn card. Pretty good one for xiaoyu. And unfortunately for xiaoyu, Wang bangs it off. And he sends it. Oh, and it gets snapped off. Wang. That escalated quick on the river. 325.5. Headed to Wang, a profit of 164. And he felt xiaoyu. And now Wang is in the profit. 100K. 2 squids. This game is getting crazy. Here we go. 1, 2, 4. Pocket fives. Ja raises it up 4,000. Tom, Jack 9 suited. Probably gonna 3-bet or fold. Just given the nature of the way Tom plays. There it is, 20K. In position, pocket fives, stacks are deep. I think we mostly click call. Okay. Off to a flop, 41,000 heads up here. Pretty good flop for the 3-better, all things considered. Have some equity wrapping around. That's 7 of diamonds. Don't think we can fold fives just yet. Oh, surprised. Okay. Take it down, Tom. sevens. Show you. Up we go. 5K. Dwan with ace-6. Neither player with a squid. Good 3-bet. Just calls this time. Brings in Wang. Queen Jack offsuit. 3 ways. King Queen 7. Great flop for xiaoyu. Bottom set. Dwan probably gets out of the way and it's gonna be Wang. It's gonna have to defend a little bit. Middle pair. $25,000 now. Turn card. That might save Wang. One of those cards where definitely helps the original raiser, but Wang calls through. $49,000 in the middle. See her sizing choice. Looks like 3/4 pot. And gets snapped. Take it down, xiaoyu. 119,000. Wang did not believe her for a second. Gets herself a squid. And let's see. Now she's only down 96,000. Got herself a squid. Tom up 323. Got 3 squids. Zhao right behind them. 255. Wang still in the profit. 43K. Playing 82% of hands. Zhang xiaoyu down 200. 124. Family affair. All spades. Top pair and a spade for Tom. He's betting. Tough to get action here. Maybe from Zhao. He's in. And Zhao getting sticky. And now 4 spades roll off. See how sticky Zhao wants to get. No. Alright. Take it down, Tom. You got it. Four squids. Up over 300k. It's been a great session for Tom. We've seen him on the other end of that. So maybe he was due. Then Wang getting active. 6k, but Saha. 2 jacks. Just calls. We're going heads up. Ace 6-6. Not going anywhere. Turn card. Wang taps the table. White flag. Check, check. How does Wang re-engage on the river? Says yes. $16. I think as played, you sort of just pay it off. Understand that you do lose to like the ace, 4, etc. There are also just some random hands. And it gets through. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Wang gets it done. Third squid. Penalty doubles. Couple limps here. And Wang going after it again. 5-4 suited for Gar. Can act up. Act up it is. Gar just about even. Up small. Got himself a squid. Nice little 3-bet with 5-4 suited. Gets it done. Ace Queen. Xiaoyu kicks it up. Showyu's in, Jack 10 suited. Very good pot situation for Xiaoyu. Xiaoyu drawing to a queen that she does not want to see. Look at this. Gets her to bite on this turn. Trap is set. Just a call. And now she's left with Jack High. I'm unsure if she unleashes on a card like this. Jan's gonna take it away and donk into her anyway. She might be thinking that maybe her opponent has something like 9s. It's possible. Throws out the time chips. Oh, she pays it off. Called with Jack high. They're all talking about it now. See, Dwan. Limp the ace jack suited. Catches Scar. They're limp shoves. A lot of dead money out there. Gar's 5K, Tom's 5K, Xiaoyu's 5K. Xiaoyu might want to gamble here. Trying to decide if she should just gamble. Can't really blame her. A lot of dead money out there. Durham might have 8s. I kind of get the feeling she's gonna want to gamble a little bit. Does she flick it in? Maybe. No. Would have been close. All right, here are your final chip counts for this session. Tom, 333. Zhao, 239. Wang, 862. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in the negative. That's the end of this session here at KPC Live. Good night and good luck.